Hello guys, so today I would like to make a first impression slash first application video of Well People Narcissist Foundation and Concealer Stick. I got a sample of Narcissist in shade 0 from Content Beauty. So I have already opened and dropped it. I'm sure it hasn't modified the colour in any shape or form. So this is the sample I got. I just stuck a finger like once I got it originally and try it on my face. It's not vegan, it contains beeswax. It comes in, I think it's 9 shades, and my problem with that is I didn't see a very good selection of yellow based foundation on their list. Kind of the most palest one, this is 0 and it's meant to be pink tone. However, I was watching some reviews and they were saying the pink tones don't really come across that much, so this is why I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot, because I keep dropping everything today because I'm very yellow toned, but we'll give it a go. I'll just use my wee mirror to apply. Oh, I like it the way it's nice and soft, like compared to Carvais or KW, because I can't really pronounce it, KW, Carvais. It's very nice and soft, like it's really easily picked up. So this is like, easily. I like it. So I'll take off my glasses and I won't be able to see anything. So I'll just dab around and I'll just use my fingers to apply. Okay. The first impression is it kind of accentuates my dry patch, which I didn't know I had on my cheek. I'll be exfoliating tomorrow with my Juiced Beauty Green Apple peel. Okay, it has quite a funny smell, which I didn't notice before. It's like herbally, and it reminds me of, I don't know, a park. If you go into like a park with loads of pine trees, it's not bad at all. As you have noticed, I applied foundation only to one half of my face because I want you to see the contrast. Because it doubles up as a concealer as well, so you can apply it underneath your eyes, and I mean it does kind of make my under eye area lighter. I do have very bad dark circles underneath my eyes, and it's always been the case. It doesn't matter how much I sleep, what I drink, what I eat, it's always the case, unfortunately, which I really don't like. So I like how it brightens it up. I didn't blend into my neck, but straight away you can look at my face very closely, and I'll move a bit closer. You can see the difference between underneath my eye. This one is a lot lighter than this one, so this side has makeup on. So I like how it lightens. I mean, this mirror is quite small, I need a bigger one, but the one in front of me I can't really see because I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so I'm looking at my mirror. I've got a mirror above my camera, and what I can see is it does lighten my skin on my face. My face is darker than my neck naturally. I see the opposite for a lot of girls, so for some reason I've got the opposite deal, and I think it's because I always wear a scarf, so my neck is always kind of covered up just because it's so cold outside. Pretty much, unless it's 20 degrees outside, I'll probably will wear a scarf, because it's, even though it might look warm, it might still be windy. So probably my face tans a lot more than my neck because it's more exposed, even though my foundation is meant to have SPF. So I do like how it evens out the tone. It's quite light. I mean, I don't have any significant blemishes on my skin. I don't have any like rosacea or acne scars, so it doesn't have a lot to cover. I think my skin is quite okay at the moment. I'm not sure how it would perform if I had really bad skin imperfections. However, I did highlight the patch, which, well, okay, I don't really see it now because I'm wearing glasses, but I apparently had this like dry patch on my cheek in here, which when I was applying it was kind of settling in, but I'll have a look again. I mean, this side of the face has makeup, this one doesn't, and it's not. I like how it's lighter on this side. It's more colour matching than this one, but it's not a complete match. But at the same time, I would go on and apply my pressed powder. Right, I'll take off my glasses and I'll finish this side of the face. Okay, so I have applied makeup to all of my face now, and I'll take a closer step to the camera. I mean, I can still, the camera probably doesn't pick it up, but I can see the small patches of like dry skin, which I didn't know I had, and it's not too bad, but I suppose it's because I don't have a lot of dry flaky skin, and in winter time it's probably going to be a problem because I do tend to have dried, dehydrated skin in wintertime, which is still oily. The joys. So as you can see, I really like the finish. It's not sticky, it's not oily, as in contrast to Vapor's soft finish, you know, the liquid one they have. That was just, it just felt horrible on my face. It just was like a grease ball which I had to powder just to set all that oil. It was just not nice. If you like that foundation, if you're a fan of Vapor foundation, go for it. All kudos to you. It's just not my favourite. I mean, I'm looking at my face and I don't mind the match. It doesn't look very pink tone, which I'm glad. It's pale, but it's not chalky. It's not the most palest thing I've seen. I mean, it's not the perfect match to my neck. I don't think the camera picks it up that well, just because I'm sitting in front of the window and the lights are quite bright, but in my mirror I can see there is some difference from my face to my neck. It costs about £32. You can purchase it on Content Beauty and Cult Beauty. I'm not being sponsored for saying this. You get 10 grams. So I looked up, and in my KRY, so KW foundation is about 7.5 grams and it costs about £30. So quite comparable. I think RMS Beauty, I think you get half of the weight and you have to pay £28. I like the finish. As I said, it's not sticky, it's not dewy, it's very matte, which is what I like. I have oily skin anyway, and the oils will come, especially on my forehead, and I wonder how it will stay. So I will touch up during the day. I'll probably go on and apply a little loose foundation just to set it, and I don't think I'll do anything else. I'm not planning to go outside, I'm not planning to do anything important today, so I just put it on just to see how it looks like, because I'm thinking of purchasing the full size and I just want to see how it looks like. Okay, I'll touch up and I'll see you later. Hi guys, so as I promised, I came back to you and this is the end of the day. So I've been wearing foundation / concealer stick for about 8 hours, so it's pretty much equivalent to your everyday. So if you put your foundation in the morning and you come back in the afternoon. So I just wanted to make a comeback at this point because I thought it was a good enough time. I'm holding my camera by my hand, so this is why it might be a bit shaky. You can see my forehead is very shiny, and this is what it normally does. I would normally blot it during the day, but because I was at home I wasn't doing anything. I didn't feel like bothering to touch up my foundation at all, to blot it or do anything at all. So what I wanted to do is I'll take off my glasses and you'll see. Right, I'll bring myself a bit closer. Can you see those creasing? Can you see like the collection of it's a bit creepy, sorry. Can you see the collection of foundation where my glasses were resting on my nose? It's the same exact on the both sides. So this is kind of the minor imperfections. I get it with every foundation, and it's because my skin is oily basically. I did powder with my Lily Lolo foundation. I'm in Warm Peach. I do have RMS and powder, but I'm always too lazy to use it, even though it's quite a good powder if I use a good amount. If I'm a bit stingy and I just use a wee tiny bit, I don't feel like it makes a difference, but if I do load my brush well enough and then put it on my forehead, I do feel like it stops it from creasing. Basically because my skin is so oily, this is why it happens. Right, I'll bring it a bit closer in case you, oops, haven't noticed. It did crease underneath my eye, can you see this? So it does crease, and if you use it as a concealer, make sure you set it very well, unless you have dry skin or you have normal skin. So this is the end of my review of first impression. I did not layer this foundation with any products like blush or a highlighter or a bronzer, so this is not a complete review of this foundation, but so far I actually quite like it. When I said it wasn't a very good match, I actually had a good look in the mirror in a good proper lighting, and it did seem like a good match. I was a bit skeptical because I looked a bit off in my bathroom mirror, but my bathroom lights are very dodgy, so it's not a very true representation. So actually thinking, if I look at myself in a good natural light, it does make a very good match. And looking at myself, you know, I have a mirror in front of me, I'm looking at myself now and I do feel like it's quite a good match, you know, even 8 hours of long wear. As a roundup, I would say I would totally want to buy it. I really enjoy wearing this. It gives kind of a medium coverage, not too light, not too heavy, it's quite buildable, and I'm quite satisfied with the concealer part. I would probably go on and put my Lily Lolo concealer on top. A just said B to give a bit more colour depth, but overall I do like it. I quite like it to stick, and I quite like its kind of the solid consistency, because it's very good for people who travel, because it's not a liquid, so it doesn't have to go into your kind of liquid clear bag, which is already full because you have all your other toiletries. I do like it and I would totally recommend to buy it. Just be careful if you do have oily skin like I do, and just be prepared it will crease unless you have a good setting powder. Thank you very much for watching this. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer. Unfortunately, if you have questions like I am usually colour this in MAC or NARCISSIST or whatever foundation, which foundation will suit me in this brand, I do not know. So thank you very much for watching this. If you have any comments, just leave them down below. Take care, bye bye.